August 8th, 2025. I did some work and I found 10 positions. I think before the market closed. Yep. And I found 10 positions, or 9. This is a short, that might be good for the new strategy. I'm still going to do the first strategy, which is look at the top 5 pre-market gainers, but then I'm also going to look at these over here. So let's do it. Let's go. I hope that some of these fill, because this one looks pretty good. Oh, this one isn't even the gap. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was just a promising stock. That one doesn't count. And then Hood's about to get liquidated. All right, enough of that for a second. Oris. Let's switch to the 1 minute. Zoom in on that mother love of mine. And then MRM. All right. SOUX. Nice. SGBX. I believe we've seen this before. SPRU. Okay, this is showing uncertainty over here. So let's see. Let's see what is going on. Let's see. Oh, what the? So it's forming the 3rd minute. Let's just wait then. Market's looking pretty good though. SoFi up 1%. HNST. Honest been going like up and down. Very weird. Yeah, not a fan of that happening. Not a fan. This is very big downtrend. Let's wait for the 5th minute to fully form. I don't know. I was looking at this IPO bullish. I guess supposed to be competitor with Coinbase. And I saw what happened with Figma, so I'm like, bro, whatever. I'm just gonna put in like 3 shares request, just to see what happens. Because even if I get one, that's still sick. Okay, let's look at Oris again. Let's do our laps, our due diligence. Do our due diligence, man. I-42 seems fair. Before that fully forms, let's look at MRM. Oh, Macy's is public. Nice. I'm down for this guy. Wait, what the hell? Wait, what the heliante? SOUX. It's an ETF. I'm not buying that. SGBX. I'm down to get into this guy. Pause. Hella pause. Stop loss, we're gonna make it $18. And then this, we'll do like 20-ish. 23%, boy. And SPRU. SPRU. Is that right, boy? Let's get in there. Send order. And so that's only 4. Should we look at real and skip that one? It's going sideways. All right, let's look at what we got so far. So I basically, in the video, I said I was looking at these, which is very true, but I also figured out how to excuse me, look at it on here. Basically just put the price range from 10 to 100, and then if it changed more than down 10% in the day, and this is from yesterday, I believe. Yeah. So I just went through each one of these. I don't think I went through every single one, and basically I was just looking for gaps like holy cow. Where's my buyout? Holy cow. Wait, let's zoom out a bit. Oh my days. Looking for gaps like this. And from my strategy, it should be within 2 days of that happening. So this was the first day. Went sideways pretty much. It did kind of gain. And then let's switch to 30-minute. And so I'm hoping that this does fill the gap by today. And that's just the pattern I see by the second day. Now there's a lot of the time where it's within like the next week or two. But that's like not what the strategy is. Like that's not what I'm trying to do with this strategy. Let's just look at some like this one, Eli Lilly and Company. Boom, it fell, kind of went sideways, and then I bought at the end of the day. And as we could see, there's another gap, but in the uptrend, and hoping to fill all the way back up to its normal. Now, with this type of company, with this amount of capital, um, I don't know if that's possible because what is that, 14%? That would be kind of crazy. But nonetheless, I had my stop loss take profit up there. Let's see. Looks like now is doing pretty good. As well as Sim. Let's look at XS. Yep, so same thing, bought down here and hoping for it to fill this gap. It's only a $3, $4 gap to fill. It should actually, alright, it should be like this. It's already looking like is gonna do that. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. So let's keep looking. Same thing here. It gapped and then it dropped hella. Thing is, when it dropped hella like this, I don't know if the gap strategy is void now. Because this is when it opened, not pre-market. So let's say, okay, cool. That's sick. So let's say it was from here to here, and then it kind of just like went like this. And then we buy right here, and then this is the next day. It goes up, fills it. But that's not the case. It gapped, and then it went straight down hella, and then it kind of went sideways, and then now hoping for it to fill. But because of this gap, because of that downtrend, it went down so much. I'm not sure. That's same with the LLY. Okay, Airbnb. Like over here, it's just a clean gap, and then it kind of dropped. It's gonna rebound, and then hopefully continue. This is more of what I'm looking for. Plus, it's what, like $118, $11 gap. Like that'd be sick. What a shame if you came here with someone. And then now there's no gap on this, but it did drop like 15%. I found it here. Where is it? I don't know. Supposedly, I found it here. Oh. Okay, now it's updated though. Whatever. Yeah, this just had hella potential, I guess. I don't know what happened to it. It has a strong buy analysis rating. And if you zoom out, it's been at 1,000, and before Trump took office, it was doing really good. It was doing 1,200, and then it fell, and so it hasn't fully recovered. Instead, it dropped again. So this should be able to go back up to 1,200 if everything goes back to normal, which it usually does, especially for a big company like that. LNW, same thing here. gapped right here, went sideways, bought down here, about to go up. And we kind of just got to see by the end of the day what happens, if it keeps going sideways or if it goes up. Because if it keeps going sideways, I don't know what to do. Probably just sell. Looks like Google is going up hella. AMD as well, nice. That AMD options call was so goated. Oh my days. Tesla's going up. SPY. View. Let's see if my buddy bought. I don't know if he did. Let's look at HAE. See, the same thing. It gapped and then hella wanted this. I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, yeah, I don't like how this whole thing, because it's not what I'm looking for. Ooh, there's a dot. Let's just close on that guy. Which means I might have to close on the other two. I don't know. Let's let them roll. Like this is pretty good for me. Sideways. And then up. I like this one. Oops. PBH. Ugh, same thing here. I think I'm gonna close out of this one as well. And I want to go back to it after the end of the day to relook at these ones that I closed out on. MRM, I think these are okay, these are the ones that we just bought. Okay, wait, I closed. Okay, my short closed. Oris closed. Lost 20 on that. And then SGBX closed. Made, well, how much profit was that? Good amount of profit. Okay, that's one. Excuse me, one loss. I think, yeah, I only did 4, so these are the other 2. Okay, let's take a look back at Oris. Okay, yeah. Die. And then SGBX. Okay, yeah, it's good. We got in at a good time and we got out at a good time. This is a perfect trade right here. SPRU. It's looking pretty good. Just looking hella solid. Good day. Yesterday was not a good day in the market. I just hit really good. Palantir at? Damn, son. What in the hell T, man? Is that about to drop? Let's take a better look. Damn, minus 13. MRM, relax, dude. Yeah, this one's cooked. For sure cooked. Nah, no fair value gap there. No fair value gap. I mean, low, 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 high, high, low, high, high, low, high, high. Oh, is this? I thought it was gonna, but in reality, maybe it likes this guy. Damn, hold up. Oh, this turned down hella quick. Fernverse. MRM. I feel like I always see that. Boom, 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 boom. Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die. High, low, high, low, uptrend. What am I talking about, man? These are not doing that bad, actually. Would have hoped to see it gap hella more. Let's just see. Alright, I'm just gonna end it here. It looks like these two are gonna both close out, but this one was pretty good. I'll check in later.